Hello, greetings and salutations. This is Color Me Badland, back with a brief wish list or pass on a line of fragrances that I was sent in a sample mode, and I wanted to come on and explore them with you and tell you whether or not I want to add them to my wish list or if we're going to pass on them. So again, welcome back to my channel. I am Color Me Badland. I am a beauty professional, a licensed cosmetologist, and an author, among many other things. And on my channel, we will discuss fragrances, a plethora of fragrances that are in my collection. We will also talk about fragrances that are on my wish list, or if I'm going to pass on them like today. We will also talk about natural skincare, makeup, wigs, weave, natural hair, all things beauty. Okay, we will also talk about love, relationships, romance, dating, family issues, and faith, and whatever else you want to talk about. So welcome back to my channel. The fragrance line that I want to share with you guys is Oribe'S Eau De Parfum, and there are 3 different scents that I was sent. I'm going to bring that in closer so you guys can see that. And some of you may already have these fragrances in your collection, so I would love to hear from you, and so I could hear how you like them. But these I'm definitely thinking about adding, but I don't know how they smell, so I thought I would come on and lift the tabs and tell you what I think about all 3 of them, and whether or not these are fragrances that I will add to my wish list or we're going to pass on them. Okay, so we're either going to do thumbs up or thumbs down on these fragrances. All right. So again, this is Oribe'S Eau De Parfums. There are 3 fragrances that are in this particular collection, and I'm going to explore them today. So the first fragrance that we're going to explore together is Cody de Azure Eau De Parfum. This particular fragrance, we're going to take the tab off of it. I'm going to show you how they come. They come off like this. So this is the tab. Oh, very Estee Lauder-ish. This is pretty good. I don't know, guys. It's got some of my favorite notes. So let's go over the notes, and then I'll tell you in just a second what I think about that, okay? So, Cody de Azure is our first fragrance from the Oribe'S Eau De Parfum line that I'm thinking about adding to my wish list or passing on. I think I might add that one. Okay, sun-drenched notes of Calabrian bergamot, which is our lime. It has white butterfly jasmine, which I love jasmine. I think I got that on my first sniff. And sandalwood. It says Cody de Azure embodies the glamour and heat of the legendary destination. This is really nice. Let's see. Okay. Really nice. Very Estee Lauder-ish. So I'm definitely, if you know me, I love Estee Lauder fragrances. This is really good. So let's try the second one. The second one is Valley of Flowers Eau De Parfum. So let's take the tab off. If I can get it off of there. Okay, very, very floral. Very. This one again is remnants of an Estee Lauder fragrance that I have in my collection already. This one is Valley of the Flowers Eau De Parfum. Fresh notes of Bulgarian rose. I got that rose on the first sniff. Jasmine petals and peony blossoms. Softens into a long-lasting trail of warm amber, textured woods, and creamy musk. Okay. So this is our rosy fragrance here. The first one is more of a jasmine, a lime and jasmine, butter jasmine, white butterfly jasmine. Okay, so far the first one has really got me, but this rose, they seem to have done very nice by that. And then the third one is going to be that we have left is Desert Land Eau De Parfum. So let's take that one off. It's green, so I'm assuming it's got some greenery in it. Yes, this is extremely green. Wow. Like really wow. Okay. So, Desertland Eau De Parfum is a bright, crisp note of juniper berry and aromatic lavender. It's wrapped in a sunstruck pine. I can definitely smell the pine in this fragrance. And Texas cedarwood, capturing both the sandy heat of the day and cool vastness of the still night. When I say you can smell the pine, you can really, really smell the pine in that fragrance. So that one was Desertland. Okay, so our first one that we have is Cody Azure Eau De Parfum. And again, these are from the house of Oribe'S Eau De Parfum. I'm thinking I'm going to add this one to my wish list. So definitely going to add Cody Azure to my wish list. So this is the first one. I don't know if you can see that really well. That one I'm going to add to my wish list. Then the second one was Valley of the Flowers. And that is this one. And this is the one that has Bulgarian rose. A lot of Bulgarian rose. This is, if you love rose fragrances, this is going to be your friend. This is really rosy. But it's very, very delightful. And it's got a little sweetness to it, a little twang to it. This one is Bulgarian rose. It has jasmine petals and peony blossoms. Textured woods and creamy musk. I like this. I would be interested to find out how this would be on the skin. So that one, I think I'm going to pass on that one. Okay. And then our last one is Desertland Eau De Parfum. I like this. This is a weird, peculiar smell. And the first thing that I got when I pulled the tab on this one, let me bring it a little closer. The first thing I got was green. Like it's real, you can really smell like fresh pine trees. I don't have anything in my collection like this. It is really, really different. And this one is a bright, crisp note of juniper berry. I didn't really get the juniper berry right off the bat. I'm assuming that probably would, after it kind of calms all the way down, then that's probably when we would get that juniper berry scent to settle. But right off the bat, I got that pine smell. So again, it has juniper berry. It's aromatic. It has lavender. I didn't get any of the lavender, so they were very, very kind on the lavender. I do not like fragrances that are heavy on lavender. They just don't work well with me, and I don't care for the scent at all. So lavender for me has to be done just right, and they did a good job of using lavender as a note to accompany the other notes without it overpowering the fragrance, and that I appreciate, because I'm definitely thinking about adding this to my wish list. Yeah, it's wrapped in a sunstruck pine and Texas cedarwood. I like this. It's really, really pretty. It's very unique. It's very different. It's a little sexy and a little edgy. It's kind of urban. Definitely a sexy pair of jeans, a cute leather bomb, a cute leather jacket or blazer, a nice pair of cowboy boots, and a beautiful red or pink lippy. Rock this fragrance and tear the house down. This is gorgeous. So definitely I will be adding this to my collection. I think I like Desertland better than I like Cody Azure. So out of all three of the fragrances that I've tried today from this particular house of fragrances, okay, we tried, I have to hold this open so I can read them because the writing is so small. Okay, so the first one that we tried was Cody Azure. That was the first one. And that one is this one here. This one I definitely want to add to my wish list. Okay. Then the second one was this one here in the middle. This one was more of our florally fragrance. It's called Valley of the Flowers. That one I'm going to pass on. Okay. I didn't really care for it. It's a beautiful fragrance, but it's not something that I would add to my wish list. Now, if I came across it on a really good deal, and because I'm familiar with the scent and the house of fragrances, and it was a good buy, then yes, I would purchase it definitely. But to add it to my wish list, I only put things on my wish list that I really, really, really want or ask for as a gift. So we're gonna pass on Valley of the Flowers as adding on to my wish list. And then Desert Land, this one I really like, and that is the one on the end. And this is the one that as soon as I opened up the tab on it, I could smell fresh pine. And it's a really peculiar, really unique scent. So I am really interested to find out how this smells on the skin, how long it lasts. But I definitely will be adding Desert Land from Oribe'S Eau De Parfum fragrance line to my collection. That does it for my wish list or pass. So I'll show you which ones I'm going to add real quick again. Wish list, pass, wish list. That's all for now. This is Color Me Badland saying thank you for tuning in. If you have any of these fragrances or have smelled any of these fragrances, comment below and let me know what you think about them. I would love to hear what you think about them, how you pair them together, the longevity. Share with your girl. Let me know what's going on. But I'm definitely going to add on the Cody Azure and Desert Land to my wish list. This is Color Me Badland saying thank you for tuning in. God bless, guys. Peace.